Good morning. This is your teacher speaking. At the moment, I'm on my way to Tartu to visit different schools there and learn about school management. Therefore, I cannot be with you physically, but I can give you the lesson through a sound and video. So let's put ICT into practice. I know that there is no teacher with you, but I hope that I don't have to be disappointed that you cannot work independently to do the things that are planned for you today. If you don't understand something, then you can always rewind the sound and listen again, or you can also ask your classmate. It's up to you how you learn, but let's hope that you all will do the tasks. Today you have 3 tasks to fulfill. First, you reflect your school tour experience and give feedback on it. The second, you will update your band friend's project situation. And third, you will write to your band friend. Actually, at least half of you have the 4th task as well, to record your school tour sound, but let's take one step at a time. So the school tour, task number 1. The international teachers gave you very good feedback on your performance last week. They were surprised that you can speak so good English, that you were well prepared and friendly. Some brought out that you moved a bit too quickly from one point to another, so that they didn't have enough time to look around, and some members of the group were not so active. But in general, they were very pleased, and I'm pleased with you as well. And I really hope that you would want to do it again if there's a chance for more international guests. Maybe remember from the school tour evaluation that one part of the points come from the guests. These points I already have. They filled in those small papers you gave them. And also one part comes from your self-evaluation. For that, please click on the next link that you will have and fulfill the evaluation about yourself and your group mates. Think both about for the preparation and the school tour itself. Mattias and Uku, you can still evaluate, although you didn't give the actual tour, but you still worked as a team, as a group. You need to write your name in this evaluation, so then I can know who were in the lesson and did the tasks. The ones who sent me the voice recordings, Rebecca, Brittany, Christopher, Marili, Mattias, Uku, Markus, all the boys, if you noticed, well done. I can put you the grades for the school tour after you have filled in your self-evaluations as well. For the others, the maximum points that you can get at the moment are 10 from the guests and your group members' feedback, which will still end up as a grade 2 if you look at this evaluation model. I'm sure that you don't want this grade, so please send me the voice recordings. The quick tutorial how to do it is here. So I hope that by now you have done those first tasks. And let's go to the next one, the band friends project. So last week when we saw the Turkish, Portuguese and Finnish teachers, we talked about the band friends. And I know that you have told me that some of your band friends are not replying, but you know what? The other students say the same. So therefore we made a small investigation of what is the situation, who hasn't replied, who, and so on, and I put the results in this file. So what I want you to do now is to look at it, find your name and find your band friend's name, and write whether the information that I have added into this table is the same or not, is correct or not. We also want you to add We also want to add you to the Facebook group with other students, so you can talk there, you can motivate each other to reply. So please add whether you have Facebook or not as well. So in order to write to your pen friend, you first need to go to the eTwinning site. I'm sure most of you have forgotten it, but don't worry, I will guide you how to go there. So go to our course blog, which is vmc7english.wordpress.com, and then here you find the eTwinning link. You open it, you type in your username and your password. I sent you the username and password to Studium, so you need to open this one, find my message in the Suhtlus environment, and find your username and password. When you have typed these things in, you can see the envelope and you can proceed with the writing. When you write to your pen friend, please add his or her name, of course, to this to line, and don't forget to send me a copy as well. Then I know who has done the task and who hasn't, and it will end up with this green, red, orange markings. I know that you can do it, and just do it. I know that some of you might find writing in English a bit more difficult than speaking, and we still would like you to write correctly. Of course, you're all learning and mistakes are ways to learn, but there are still good tools to use to check your writing. One very simple tool is actually Microsoft Office Word document. So you just open this document and you type in your text. You can either copy paste it already from your eTwinning text, or you can actually start here and then copy paste this text to your eTwinning site. But let's say that you want to start, and you write about your holiday. Today I'm going to write about my Christmas holiday, which was awesome, because I had a chance to sleep long and do whatever I wanted to do. So type in your text, then you select it, and in this corner you have the language option. You just have to change it to English, and then it's going to show you those blue and red markings. Blue means just like minor mistakes, style mistakes, but the red ones are the ones that you need to pay attention. So here is the mistake. I know that actually it is with capital letter and comma. Well, I have lost the E here, and this is too much here, and again I is with capital. So that's a very quick and easy way to check your spelling. And then you can just copy paste it, Ctrl C, and you can paste it in your eTwinning site. So congratulations, you have finally finished all your tasks, and I hope that our first video sound lesson went well, that everything was understandable. And the ones who really hadn't done this voice recording of the school tour, now you have all the tutorials to do it. Either you have time in the lesson or you can do it at home, but please do it by tomorrow, then I can evaluate your school tour. Otherwise I have to put 2s in Studium, which I don't want to do, and I think you don't want to get them. Thank you very much for this lesson. We'll see you next week.